So yesterday, Tuesday, Republican Senators Tom Cotton and Rick Scott decided to head on down to Georgia to save the failing campaign of candidate Herschel Walker. Now, Rick Scott had this to say about Walker. He said, "The Democrats want to destroy this country, and they will destroy anyone who gets in their way. Today it's Herschel Walker, but tomorrow it's the American people. I'm on Herschel's team. They picked the wrong Georgian to mess with." That's what Rick Scott said to the Washington Post about Herschel Walker, who, again, is from Georgia, and Rick Scott's out there. They picked the wrong Georgian. Rick Scott, of course, being the senator from Florida, who still has not answered questions about where the millions of dollars went that he was in charge of that were supposed to be used to help Republican candidates like Herschel Walker. But Rick Scott still hasn't told us where all the money went. Tom Cotton said he believes, quote, "Herschel will be a champion for Georgia who will vote to keep violent criminals in jail, for lower gas prices, and to stop Joe Biden's inflationary policies." Of course, Tom Cotton can't list any of those things because they don't actually exist. And in fact, there actually was legislation earlier this year, as we all know, to lower gas prices, and Republicans voted against it. So I wouldn't put too much stock in what Tom Cotton has to say. You know, at one point he was a rising star within the Republican Party, but now he's just relegated to some guy that most people forgot even existed. But here's what gets me. Oh, by the way, you also had Republican Representative Don Bacon, who said, quote, "We also know that we all make mistakes, and it's just better if this actually did happen, say I'm sorry and ask for forgiveness," he said on NBC recently. So you got Republican senators, Republican members of the House of Representatives all coming out, not only campaigning for Herschel Walker, but defending him as the scandals continue to mount, showing that he is a complete hypocrite and he believes, or has done everything, I should say, that the Republican Party says are pure evil and only Democrats do. But they don't care because they want that seat. The question I have is why, right? You have other Republican candidates up there, like all over the country, fighting for Republican-controlled seats, by the way, that are doing even worse than Herschel Walker. So why do you have Rick Scott and Tom Cotton going to Georgia to help Herschel instead of going to Pennsylvania to help Dr. Oz? Like, why aren't they going out to Arizona to help Blake Masters, who's losing to Mark Kelly? Like, that's a seat you could possibly flip. But you're not even trying. You're not even trying to help Dr. Oz. That's a seat that's probably going to flip from red to blue. Why is this Georgia seat so damn important for Republicans to take back? And the answer, as I pointed out last week, is because Herschel Walker is the dumbest person that would be in that Senate, finally dethroning Marco Rubio for that honor. And what I mean by that is Herschel Walker is too stupid to know to push back. They want Herschel Walker in there not just to flip that seat back to a Republican, but to have a Republican in there that doesn't know any better. A Republican that they can use as their useful idiot to not only go out in the media and push stupid policies, but he will vote however they tell him to vote because he doesn't know any better. Not only is he stupid, but he also has no political experience at all, so he doesn't know any better at all. That's the value of Herschel Walker, of being just the biggest puppet the Republicans could ask for. He'll probably end up being a fall guy for the Republicans if he gets into the Senate, but that's why they're fighting so hard for that one and ignoring all of these other embattled Republican races across the country. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.